Hello guys, dramatic situations are going on in Sri Lanka. Earlier, the Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe promised to resign, and he gave a condition. The condition is that after the resignation of the President Gotabaya Rajapaksa quits the presidency. But the people understood that it was a lie, because after the president resigns, what happens is that the prime minister will be in power and he will form the interim government and he will stay in power for 30 days. And on the other side, if I talk about the president promised to quit, and people do not believe him. They think that after the situation gets normal, after the protests are over, the president will stay in power. So this dramatic situation has a little bit ended with the fleeing of the president to the nearby country, the Maldives, and even it is said that he will not stay there in the Maldives because he wants to go to a third country. So this is something snafu, a seriously snafu situation in Sri Lanka. President Gotabaya Rajapaksa has fled Sri Lanka on a military jet amid mass protests over its economic crisis. So these situations were going on, protests were going on. Now the President Gotabaya Rajapaksa has fled Sri Lanka on a military jet. Such a snafu situation, the country's Air Force confirmed the 73-year-old flew to the Maldives with his wife and two security officials. They arrived in the capital, mail at around 3 local time, BBC Sinhala understands. Mr Rajapaksa's departure ends a family dynasty that has ruled Sri Lanka for decades. The president had been in hiding after crowds stormed his residence on Saturday and had pledged to resign on Wednesday, 13 July. A source told the BBC that Mr Rajapaksa will not remain in the Maldives and intends to travel on to a third country. His brother, former Finance Minister Basil Rajapaksa, has also left Sri Lanka and is said to be heading to the US. As Sri Lankans awoke to the news, thousands of people took to the streets of the capital Colombo. Many gathered at Galley Place Green, the city's main protest site. Some listened to fiery speeches at a makeshift stage set up for ordinary people to take the mic. Punctuated by cries of victory to the struggle, the rallying cry of the protest movement, speakers rallied against government and the leaders they feel have failed them. Some demonstrators so furious about Mr Rajapaksa's departure, seeing a lack of accountability. We don't like it, we want to keep him. We want our money back and we want to put all the Rajapaksas in an open prison where they can do farm work, said protester GP Nimol. But 23-year-old university student Rashani Shamarakun told the BBC that the former president's exile offered hope that in the future it can eventually become a developed country economically and socially. Sri Lankans blame President Rajapaksa's administration for their worst economic crisis in decades. For months, they have been struggling with daily power cuts and shortages of basics like fuel, food and medicines. The leader, who enjoys immunity from persecution, while his president is believed to have wanted to flee abroad before stepping down to avoid the possibility of arrest by the new administration.